Hello everybody, welcome to our unboxing of our amazing subscription box this month. It's amazing, more amazing every month. At some point we're gonna bottom out on amazing. So anyway, here it is, the whale, a really beautiful whale. He's going to stay here keeping a keen eye on me because there's another one here I can show you a little bit closer up. So this is a beautiful whale. It's he has got one wire running inside. We've hung him up because he does actually look quite nice if he's hung up and sort of like swimming through the sea. He's got some beautiful details here on top with beads and shimmer wool, but I'll show you a little bit later what you get in your maker's box. I want to say hello to some of you who are watching here. Let's just have a quick look. So we have got a few people are watching. Not everybody's commenting yet. Say hello to us, give us a like, and let us know how you're doing. So I know Colette is there because this is another one of Colette's designs. So she's done us proud again. Hi Diane, hi Ashley, hi Elaine, hi Carol. I know where you are, Carol. Katarina, hello, says Katarina, hello Steffi and Fluff friends. Jackie says he's lovely, hi all. Sharon says hi Steffi and everyone. Laura says hi everyone, love the whale. Monica says hi all. Janet says hello. Rain says hi everyone. Another Laura says the level of detail on the whale looks amazing. Well, there you go. We've got Caroline there, evening everyone, heavening. Nobody wants to evening everyone. Sorry, Caroline. Sharon, beautiful whale, says Sharon, and Pauline is there. Hi, Steffi and everyone. And more people are joining as I'm sitting here. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was faffing, because I swear this is darker than normal. And I can't work out how, and I have moved literally every light around. Some of them are very precariously perched, so if you hear a bit clatter, that's probably one of the lights collapsing. So I don't know. I mean, you don't need to see me in great light, because when it comes to important things, I've got my overhead camera, and that one seems to be brighter as ever. In fact, I need to zoom out a little bit because you can see very little here, can you? Okay, I'm just going to zoom this in if I can. Here we go, slowly but surely. Going to zoom this in a little bit. Hopefully I haven't got anything on the desk you shouldn't be seeing. Nearly got the whole whale in there. Nearly. A little bit more. And a little bit more here. There we are. Now we've got him. Excellent. Oh, nearly lost him then. So here is the whole whale. So I'll show him to you a little bit closer up here in the overhead camera. So you get actually quite a lot of beads in there. If you've seen our social media post on Instagram, then you probably were wondering what these beads were. What an amazing noise, running beads through your fingers. Could listen to it all day. He's got really beautiful detail here under his tummy and some larger beads. Now the beads are sort of representing maybe some splashes of water, but also some of these males, they have got barnacles stuck to them. They're actually ginormous. There are some really amazing blue whale facts out about. I will read some of them to you because we've put them in our Maker's Box newsletter. So that is the whale. The flockers. Do you want to know what you're getting this month? Well, you're getting wool to make a mini frosty garland. Now that looks like this. You can make it bigger. There is definitely plenty of wool in there, and some of you have spotted that there are some new wools in there, and these new wools are available to purchase as of now from our website, and they are namely the pastel green, pastel blue, and the pastel pink. Now what you don't know is that these three new wools, they are Lanolin Rich wools, which means that they are, if you're a Lanolin Rich core fan, these are Lanolin Rich core Lanolin Rich wools. I can only say Lanolin Rich so often, and then I run out of out of that word, so I think I've used up all my goes now. But anyway, you can make this beautiful frosty garland under our tuition. There isn't an instruction per se, that's not how the flock works, but you can join for a chat and a get together at the end of the month usually. And in fact, we're doing the September one tonight because that's the first opportunity I've had. And but this one will be at the end of the month, and this is in the flock box. But I want to show you the contents and how we pack it up and what other benefits you get from becoming a subscriber. The whale you can buy as a one-off. You do save 25% if you subscribe, and the projects that are coming up are equally fantastic. So if you want to see what's coming up, you can definitely now go onto our website and look under the subscription listing, and it tells you what the next project is. So lots of people always ask what's coming next, and it is all there. We always assume that you know because you get our newsletter, but not everybody gets the box every month. So let's have a look. Let's start with the flock box, as I'm nearer it and can reach it quite easily. But before that, I'll just have another little check who is watching and what people are saying. Love the whale. I think that I'll need to make more than one. Yay! You need more than one. I don't think they're necessarily lone animals, are they? I don't know actually. But anyway, yours doesn't need to be. Delis says hello all. We've got Heather is there. Hi everyone. Looking forward to seeing the whale. Absolutely beautiful, says Rain. Monica says, how long is he, please? I can tell you that. He's 34 centimeters. 34 centimeters. That is longer than an A4 page. So from tip to tail, 34 centimeters. Obviously, he's got his kinks in there. So if you straightened him out, that would be the 34 centimeters. So he's longer than an A4 page. Wow, so detailed, beautiful. Dorcas says, hi Steffi and everyone, super whale, love shape, especially curves on mouth. Yes, Colette says about 30 centimeters, but yeah, he's slightly over. Margot says, love the whale, looking forward to going to make him or her. And lots of people are watching. I'm just trying to read the comments. He looks stunning, says Pauline. Right. Anyway, we're talking about the flock box now first. So, I've got this really bad habit of always pointing like, this is what we're doing next. This is what we're doing next. It's like being Frau Rottenmeier from Heidi in the Alps. You know, I'm turning into one. I'm gonna be this stern glasses. Children, do as you're told. This is what I'm going to turn into. I'm going to be horrible in my old age. I'm going to be cranky and grumpy and, yeah, whatever. All the things that you're only allowed to do when you're really old. You can pretend you don't know what's going on. Anyway, not just yet. I'm all smiles and pleasantries. Here we go. This is the flock box. Open it up. This is our newsletter for this month. So if you haven't spotted it yet, we have got a really lovely tutorial here on the back, which is making magical mushrooms. And they are actually, if you can see it here, they are in the 3 colours of the new lanolin rich pastel colours that we are stocking. So not only if you're a flock member, you not only can make this beautiful frosty garland, you can also make the magical mushrooms. So this is the flock newsletter. Let's have a little look. What's definitely need my glasses on for this. It's tiny writing. So the sheep's watch this month is the natural brown bats. There is a reason for that because that goes into the garland. And the flock gathering is held on the 30th of October at 7 p.m. That's for this October box. We are having our September flock gathering at 7 p.m. today. Then the October's tutorial is that mini frosty garland. Upcoming Zoom workshops. Oh, we've got new Zoom workshops. So we've got the Nutcracker, which is taking place on the 17th, 24th and 31st of October. And you get 50% off if you're a flock member. We've added a new one into January. If you wanted to make a barn owl under my tuition, then that applies for you as well. You get the 50% off as a flock member. I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know, you save your money before a few months are over. Right, there's a note from me on using the Frosty Garland wool mix to make the beautiful wintry garland pictured above. After our Indian summer in September, it won't be long now before Father Frost will paint the world with a dusting of sparkling white. We look forward to a change in scenery and colours and the opportunity to get wrapped up and pull our hats down over our ears. To give you a little taster of what's to come, let's make some frosty leaves and berries. 3 of the wools you are trying are new to us, and we're giving you the first taste. Whilst the pastel colours are perfect for the frosty look, they will be great all year round. Best of all, these wool buds are actually rich in lanolin and felt down super fast. Make sure to use your exclusive Flock code PASTEL30, it only works if you're a Flock member, to get your hands on more of the 3 shades of pastel colours at a 30% discount. The cactus top this time around, which is also in here, is going to be used for the core, and I won't give too much away of how that will work just yet. Make sure to join in at our 4th Flock gathering to find out how to make this month's mini Frosty Garland. By now you have probably all worked out that you have exclusive access to the Flock Members Corner on our website. This is where we keep 2 months worth of all free resources offered to you, includes PDFs and videos of Flock gatherings and tutorials. Have I mentioned Angelina fiber yet? This I'm so going to look forward to this. The super sparkling thread that delights and irritates all at the same time. Delights when in the right place, irritates when found in the weirdest places. I look forward to hearing your spotted Angelina stories during our Flock gathering. This could get funny. In the meantime, keep up with all the good work. And that's written from me to you, Flockers. And then it just gives you the details. Now the sub club this month, this applies for subscribers for the Makers box and for the Flock box. You get your 20% off on all tools. All tools! How about that? 20% off on all tools. Now, is that an offer or what? So, let's have a look. Well, I'm going straight back to the overhead camera. This is what you're getting in your Flock box this month. Beautiful 3 shades of this pastel wool. You have your I've forgotten what it's called now, the multi-green, no, cactus, that's it, the cactus wool top here, and then in here you also get some Angelina fiber to try. Now, when I said it could get funny about the Angelina fiber stories, it definitely could. I could have a whole one whole live stream just on Angelina fiber and your hearing your stories and where you found it. Just want to pull one of these out so you can see what it's like. As soon as you touch it, you can feel that lanolin in there. It felts down super quick. I'm really loving this wool. It has that really natural feel, and it has sort of a slightly variegated look to it as well. And I'm really pleased we've got this colour in our stock now. So you can get this wool, you can buy it yourself. As a Flock member, you get 30% off with your discount code. Right, I'm going to put all of this away. I'll never get it packed up as beautifully as I unpacked it, but, well, it's just, okay, I'm never going to get this closed, am I? Because there's so much in there, I actually have to really squeeze it. So I'm going to let my lovely colleagues back in the workshop do the magic on this one. In fact, I'm probably going to keep it because this is going to be mine for the Flock gathering, so it doesn't matter what it looks like. Anyway, just showing you this lovely garland again. It is... It doesn't have to be exactly like that. On the day when we are making it, I will show you how to make these needle felted pine cones, leaves, berries, and as you may have guessed already, we're using the top for the backing, but there's a little trick to it as well. So that is the Flock box. I'm just going to check in how everybody's doing. What is the code for the new wool? It is PASTEL30, and pastel is all spelled in capital letters. And before you ask, this is only for Flock members. Our system magically knows whether you're a Flock member or not. So yeah, just order it if you're a Flock member at 30%, but order it anyway if you want to, because it's not that expensive. So let's have a look. Where am I? Let's go back to where I stopped. Oh my goodness, this is always... okay, which instructions do the Flockers get this month? I knew I was going to be asked that question. I'm going to have to just quickly have a look at that. Glasses on, excuse me. I so wanted to look this up beforehand, but I forgot. So I can work this out very quickly. No, not that. It's the wrong thing. Just bear with me. I know it's there, I know it's there. Okay, Maker's Flock. What are you getting? This is, so you've got, hang on, sorry. PDF, free PDFs. What are you getting? You are getting, where are we? October. You're getting the Autumn Tomte, which is a kit that we do as well. You're getting Acorn Children, which is actually a project from the Fairy Folk book. So you're getting that. Sorry, this is going to be back and forth, on off. You get the Large Gnome, which is also a new one you've not seen, because unless you've got the Making Needle Fairy books, and that is also a free PDF. So that is what you're getting in terms of free PDFs. And I'm gonna, oh yeah, I was looking at, see, I'm doing it again. I'm looking there, I'm doing this. What the heck? How did I get this into this bad habit? You know, sometimes you get into bad habits and then you don't know how to get out of bad habits. Right, so, oh yeah, that's where I was. Nearly missed you as I had written down the wrong time. Ah, well, you're here now, Gina. That's good. I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot because I don't want to be Frau Rottenmeier. Does anybody know this? This, well, you probably all know it. I mean, I'm a child of the 80s. Well, I'm actually, yeah. Well, I'm a child of the 70s, but a teenager of the 80s. And it was my favourite film, Heidi in the Alps, with her friend Clara, who sits in a wheelchair and has this horrible teacher called Frau Rottenmeier. And yes, so anyway, I don't want to be her. It's always when you're a child you think, I never want to be her, but I feel like I'm becoming her. Right. We have the flock gathering later today. We have indeed, Katerina. Any fairy news? Oh my goodness. Fairy news. Yes, we're still working. They definitely are coming out in October, I promise you that. They're all done now. They've all been approved. And it's basically now, there are 3 levels of approvals. It's very complicated. It's the first thing is the approval of the actual make. That's all done. I know what I'm doing now. Then we have to get all the packaging and the labels and everything. So it's a design approval in terms of digital designs and then physical designs. That hasn't been approved yet. And I've got to write the instructions, and then they need to be approved as well. So it's a little bit stuck on me at the moment, I'm afraid, and I hope you forgive me all, but if I tell you that I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, I've been working. Many of you will have had messages from me this morning on social media, because I've been writing messages since 4 o'clock. I've been writing instructions since 6:30 this morning, because I'm going away tomorrow to the Knitting and Stitching show, and I will continue to get up early in the morning to write more instructions, whilst during the day I'm with lots of people and enjoying myself that way. So I'm working as many hours as I can, and I promise you I wanted to be with you as quickly as we possibly can manage. Yeah, I'm working like a horse. And Diane says, missing the chocolates. Yes, so do we. We miss the chocolates too. We don't know what to do because chocolates in price, they've gone up so much. And I'm umming and ahhing, and you're the first one to mention it, Diane. So I thought we got away with it, but not anymore. There will be something coming your way, I promise you. We're not trying to deprive you of chocolates. But we can't buy the same that we have done. They literally doubled in price, and it's just crazy. So looking forward to seeing you at Ali Pali on Thursday, says Sharon. We love her anyway. I hope that's me. Me too, says Rosemary, to whatever, I'm not entirely sure. Loving the colours in the Flocks box, says Rosemary. Oh, that's nice. Does anyone want a cat? Oh, she ran away with my fairy again. Hopefully I can fix her. You've got a fairy eating cat. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have no solution to that. You could suspend them from the ceiling where they definitely can't get to. How about that? Laura says, I'm thinking magic mushrooms and fairy perched on them with a flock box. Nice. What is the code for the new wool? Oh, I've said that already. Loved the series of Heidi, says Colette. Cat isn't guilty. You have to protect your fairies better. Well, there you go. So which fairies will we get besides the acorn fairy? Okay, right, so that's official now. So you will get the box tree fairy and the daisy fairy, and they're absolutely delightful. As soon as I can, I will show them to you for real. I probably could have shown them to you today. It's just that I haven't got them with me now because they're back in the studio for more work there, mainly photography. So yes, so you will get a glance at them. What I really love about these new fairies, they are no longer for beginners, I will be honest. They are a step up. So, see, I did it again. They are what we call for confident crafters. And there's a lot of detail and a lot of accessories that you need to needle felt, but it's well worth it. You have to take your time. This is not in an hour fairy. This is take a little bit longer so you get more value for your money. Victoria says, we'll see you there on Thursday with my shopping list. Oh, nice. Well, I'll tell you now. Tell us your shopping list just to make sure we've got everything with us that you want. When will the Nutcracker instructions be available? Ha, this week. So there. Yes, no, they will be there, Michael. Don't work yourself to death, says Katrina. Well, I don't know if I can. I'm trying. It's not working. I'm still here. I'm like a weed. Watching 15 minutes behind, but I've been really looking forward to the unboxing for this month. Can't wait to receive the whale. I'm going to open this up now. Love the gorgeous colours in the flop box. Rain says, no more talk of chocolate, please. Myself and hubby have got norovirus at the moment. Oh, you poor things. I can put up with everything. I can even put up with, the thing that, I don't know if I can even say it now, but the thing that we've had for the last God knows how many years. I can put up with anything, but I really don't like sickness bugs. And I don't like sickness bugs because I really don't like parting with my food. That's it. I'm a bit like a dog. It's like, once it's in my tummy, don't take it out. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Okay, Maker's Box. Let's have a look at that. Maker's Box is here. I'm going to open it up using the overhead camera so you can see at first hand what will pop out there. Right, Blue Whale, we're at number box 77. It's a lucky number. And you've seen that newsletter a second ago, so I won't show you that again. Actually, let's just have a look what else is new that I might have forgotten. Amigo Woolly mini kits. They're flying off the shelves. What a delightful event that has been, and people making them. Oh yes, Mystery Advent Project. If you don't know this yet, you can join a spoiler group. We're literally on the last few of those Advent projects, and of course we're making a stocking, but the spoiler group shows you the whole thing, just in case you need to know what you're buying into. Advent calendars, there are still a few available too. We are actually, would you believe this? I'm going to say this, I'm going to touch all the wood I can possibly, get to. I think we're going to post them early this year. We are going to post Advent calendars early. You might even get yours next week. How amazing is that? And we're posting them early because we need the space. They can be with you. You look after them. Because we need the space, because we're really busy packing cat kits. And of course we're working with Cats Protection again. That will officially launch on the 16th of October. And then I'm going to do the live stream on the 25th of November. So it's very exciting. Very, very exciting. This is our 4th event with Cats Protection. We've raised thousands of pounds for them. So if you're cat mad, there is no maybe, there is just must. Absolutely, 100% right. So Advent calendars coming out early, but you can still order yours. Sewing Street. I will be back on Sewing Street on the 18th of October. So don't miss out on that. I don't know the time yet. I'll let you know. And of course we're going to the Knitting and Stitching show this week, and then to the Craft for Crafters shows the week after. And then we are at the Creative Craft Show in Glasgow, Scotland. We are coming. Are you ready for us? Yes, we're coming to Scotland at the end of October with a little bit of spooky Halloween stuff just before Halloween, but lots of Christmas kits and Christmas wool mixes and all the usual spread that we bring with us for your needle felting needs. Okay, right, so here we go. whale. So this is the bit, the educational bit about the whale, which I absolutely loved. I didn't know any of this. The blue whale is in fact the largest living animal known to man. When Alice told me this, I said, "Are you sure? What about dinosaurs?" And it's with the largest ever recorded at 33.58 meters. They are mostly found in Arctic and Antarctic waters and have a lifespan of up to 80 years. They are bigger than dinosaurs ever were. They're the biggest animal known to man. So if there's anything that was bigger than that, we don't know about it. They can weigh up to 200 tons, which is roughly the same weight as 33 elephants. I mean, these numbers are just absolutely amazing. They are also the loudest animal on Earth, even louder than a jet engine, and it is said their low-frequency whistle can travel for hundreds of miles. I'm just astonished by these animals. So anyway, that's the whale. You have your instructions here. So normally there are templates on the back of these, but I took this away before the templates were ready. So this set of instructions has no templates, but there are lots of templates at the back, and you will have yours. And then you get in here, these are all the beads. If you want something to keep yourself busy, and you want to sew them on, knock yourself out. It's a lot of sewing, but you might like that sort of stuff. You know, keeps your hand busy and your mind empty for a while. Go for it. I think this would be just the sort of thing that would tip me over the edge. So, oh my goodness, so many beads. Look, so many beads. There's some more in there. Some popped out, and you will have to separate these really large ones away from the other ones, because they sort of go onto the underbelly, the larger ones, but they don't have to be like, you can put them wherever you like. It's just our suggestion. And but if you are now totally aghast that you might have to spend the rest of the year sewing beads on, you don't have to do that. You can also glue them on, which is I don't think you can tell the difference. These are glued on, you know, it's fine. So and then you get 2 wires in there, because those 2 wires get joined together to make the length of the body. And then you've got, besides just very, very ordinary wool, which makes the whale look quite ordinary for a long time, you then get this beautiful sparkly top, which finishes the whale off with this lovely shimmer on him, and it gives him a slightly almost sort of, I don't know, you could call it all kinds of colors. It could be a murky color, or it could be an iridescent color. It could be a wet color. It could be sort of like a deep hidden away ocean color. So you get that to put on top of him. There's quite a lot there, because you're only meant to apply it very thinly, because you don't want to, if you cover him completely, he will become quite green, and that might be something you like. So again, it's entirely up to you. So a big bag of wool. Lots of pages and pages of instructions. It's actually quite a straightforward and relatively simple project. So if you have followed many of our technical tutorials, because I thought, what can I do? I've done all of these technical tutorials, including how to wrap wool around wire, how to make, if you've done the turtle, the fins on this one, they're very similar. There's a beautiful step-by-step of how to layer the eyes to make them so special, because there are no glue in eyes. You wouldn't necessarily believe it, but it is a completely needle felted eye, beautifully made. And yes, and then you get all the way to the end, where you add these beautiful sparkly tops on, and then you add the bead detail at the very end. And then you can decide whether he's going to be suspended on a thread, so he looks like he's in the sea, or whether you keep him, I don't know, perched on something. Maybe you've already got a whole under the water theme. Some of you have, I know, because we've done lots of underwater stuff. And I think, oh, that's actually something I should show you. So on the back of our little newsletter, Maker's Box newsletter, we always give you ideas of the other things that might go nicely with this project, or that fits the same technique. Well, on this occasion, we have just we're just telling you what other sea creatures you could be making. Now this one here is a free tutorial on our YouTube channel. This one was a maker's box. The PDF instructions are available on our website, and the same with the octopus. That's a summer kit, so we don't have that at the moment, but we sell all the ingredients for you to make those 3 animals if you want companions for your whale, or maybe you have a whole scene in your mind to make a more under the water I don't know, aquarium or whatever you're doing. So that is in the maker's box this month. Right, okay, let's have a look. So the beads are seed beads, but they have a big hole. You don't need the specialist bead needles. So yes, that's a good point. I have had beads where no needle would fit unless you've got these really fine, almost hair thin needles. But this one is this one will work with just ordinary needles. Okay, what are we making for the cat's protection? So, well, cats, obviously. So they are a decoration that could actually, it's cats that could stand on all 4 legs, or you could hang it up onto your Christmas tree. They are quite stylized, but one kit makes potentially 6 styles of cats, but only one cat, so you have to choose your style. So you make one cat, but you have a choice of mixing them up. So there's a lot of wool in that kit this time, because you will have some wool left over, because if you're making a grey cat, you won't need the wool for a ginger tabby, or if you're making a black cat, you won't need the grey for a grey tabby, or if you're making a grey tabby, you won't need the white wool for a white cat, for example, or the grey wool for a grey cat. So there's a lot of wool in there to sort of cover all eventualities. You can make a mix of all of them if you like, but you're making one cat, and you're getting a little red. It's not a ribbon. Wool. What's it called? Thread to hang them up if you wish. Don't have to, but you can if you wish. I am so looking forward to this. I don't know about you, but I mean, we've got a cat and we've got dogs. Sadly, my little Dolly died last year in June, but Georgie, he just cracks me up. There's no other words for it. He is a very independent cat, but he's decided to attach himself to one person who works here where I live. Okay, this is the biggest thing. And we take the mickey out of him because he follows him everywhere. This is our cat, and he follows him everywhere. Wherever he goes, Georgie goes. And it's quite funny, actually. I think that's very true. About cats, they choose who they want to hang out with. Whereas dogs are just happy to hang out with anybody. They'll take anybody. So, yeah. Right. I think that's all. Is there anything else? Let's have a look if there's any questions. And then... yeah, I did show the cats a couple of weeks ago, but right, my glasses are coming on. I saw the whale at the Natural History Museum, and it was enormous. Yeah, I didn't know that they were the biggest animal known to man. Okay, I'm definitely going backwards again here. So the advent calendars, all of them will be going out. Oh yes, and the other thing I should say, it might have been missed because there wasn't a banner on our website, and we're going to repeat that again. We have actually got we've got an offer for our US and Canadian customers. You get free shipping if you order anything for £100 or above. So that's a good saving for you. Maybe you can buddy up with some other people. I think that's what some people would have done here in the UK when they were buying things from abroad, where the shipping was so expensive. You can have a whole gang up together and buy things so that you save the shipping, or just do all your shopping in one go. How about that? So yes, and then you realise you've forgotten something, and you have to wait again until you've got enough for £100. But you can definitely get your shipping free if you order. Right now, from us, if you're in the US and in Canada, £100 or more free shipping, and of course in the UK it's £35 or more free shipping. So, oh yes, and the winter retreat, I should just mention that too. The caravan bag, which I haven't got with me, but you've seen it, is still the theme that we're doing. You can change the make. You can make another structural shape of a kind and turn it into a bag. You know, you could make a, I always say this, that's the first thing that comes into my mind, I don't know why. You could make a red phone box, you could make a bus or a favorite car or anything like this. We will be there to support you. And we have, what the exciting news is that we have more rooms now for you to use as a single occupancy, because I've actually gone out and I've just hired an Airbnb. I thought, how am I going to get more single rooms? You know, I can't persuade the ones that paid for single rooms to double up. That's not very nice. So we have got more single rooms now, which are actually a little bit nicer, because I'm not gonna lie to you, the wilderness accommodation is very plain, because this is where schools and young people come and they sleep in bunk beds. You don't have to sleep in the top bed, but you sleep in the bottom bunk bed. That's almost almost unavoidable, and you basically have a room to yourself with lots of bunk beds if you're on your own in there, or if you're sharing, you'd be really far away because they're quite spaced out and some of them have got like division walls. Anyway, we now have proper bedrooms, 4 of them. So if you wanted to come to our winter retreat, it is a little bit more expensive because I've got to get clothes. I'm only getting the cost back, what I've actually paid, and not even that. So we've had to add £40 per room, no, £80 per room, on top of the fee already. But if you're sharing it, if you want to share one of the new rooms, then it's obviously £40 each. Right, this is on top of the normal rate already, but there will be something going out, so you can see that on Facebook as well. Okay, so okay, oh, cat's protection again. What are you making? Yes, sorry, I'm making a cat. What else? I saw the whale at the, oh yes, I saw that already. Yeah, you can tell a whale's age by its earwax. Really? I went to a lecture about it. My God, I didn't know that. Okay. Never seen whale earwax. How do you see beads on, how do you sew beads on once felted? So I'm going to give a little, that's one of the technical tutorials I'm doing about the whale. It is actually super, super easy, but I always think everything's easy, and then people say, that's not easy. I wouldn't have known how to do this. So I must remember that not everybody has crafted forever and ever like I have. So I will show you that. Colette says the green blue tops is amazing. Everyone's so lovely to work with. So yes, that green sparkly top is new, but it's not listed on the website. We're at the moment just using it for the for the whale. Sorry, beads go on last, so they are on the top of the wool or the felt. I would probably opt for specialist. Oh yes, no, that we went through that. So if people are using bead needles because they bend more easily, so the beads are spaced out quite a bit, so you don't need to be sort of so close to each other. But I see what you're saying. I'll have a go. I'll tell you what works for me best. Katerina says, I'm sticking with glue. I have no patience to sew them on. I'm totally with you on this one, Katerina. I honestly, I have the least patience threshold on the planet. I have a calico, so would need all colours. Yeah, perfect. That's definitely going to be in the cat kit. Wow, beading needle, didn't know there was such a thing. Gonna have to Google now. Yes, they are actually. I think they're quite lethal because they're so fine. Sometimes you literally can't see it. Never mind picking them up. How do you pick a beading needle up? It's like that with your finger, hoping it will stick to it. Yeah, it is quite a very specialist needle. And yeah, you wouldn't buy a single one because you'd never find it. They have to come in numbers because they're so fine. Oh dear, hilarious. Okay. Right, I think we've come to the end of it. I'm just being very silly. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what we're bringing to you this month in terms of boxes. And I really appreciate you bearing with us. It's the busiest time of the year for all of us, because not only do we still have to deal with all the admin, all the instructions, all the design, everything that comes at us at normal times, but we're also away now, literally October, November, at different shows. And there's even one show where we are splitting into 2 teams again, because we can't be in 2 places at the same time unless we double up in people. So please bear with us. We are really, we're such an efficient team. I am always so proud of everybody in the workshop. There's nobody sitting down twiddling their thumbs. We're all really, like, we're an all-female, really efficient team. And yeah, and if we weren't, I'd be there like saying, no, this needs to go faster. I'm forever looking at, I think that's the German coming out in me. I'm always looking, how can we do things more efficiently? How can we work better? Is this the easiest way to do it? Is this the quickest way to do it? So yeah, I'm always looking at improvements. But if there's ever anything you want to feed back to us, please don't hesitate. Our customer service is really important to us, and I hope that you know all of that. So, I'm going to say goodbye now. Some of you I will see at the Knitting and Stitching show, just to make sure that if you're watching this anytime later, and I didn't say that at the beginning, this is the subscription box for October 2023, the Makers box, which makes the large blue whale, and the Flock box, which makes the frosty garland. So just to put this into a context, if you're watching that at any time afterwards, you might not get those products. You have to literally get your hands on them in October 2023. Right, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, lots of love, everybody. See you soon. Bye.